ESFPs at their best are perceptive individuals who follow their own path. They are keenly aware of their surroundings and are able to quickly identify and advantageously react to novel stimuli. They jump on opportunities to participate actively in the world, readily absorbing new experiences and approaching each situation with a receptive attitude. They do not miss much either, and will often notice changes or interesting details before others do. That said, they do not tolerate boredom or tedium very well, and will often attempt to find other ways to entertain themselves. Their primary interest lies in seeking out all that life has to offer and exploring a multitude of adventures in search of mindfulness and self-expression. ESFPs tend to be people that are immanence-oriented, and they are often able to perceive much more from body language and nonverbal expressions than others. Likewise, they are often able to sense and respond to people's emotions in the moment, even if nothing was ever said or done to express such emotions. They tend to be very good at seeing people for who they actually are, rather than how they want to present themselves. ESFPs tend to have a vivid awareness of the people that come into their life. They tend not to take people for granted, and they often like to engage others in conversation to try to get to know them and what is most important to them. When doing so, even when ESFPs are in positions of authority, they can often present themselves informally and tend not to care too much for elaborate or ritualistic social etiquette. They would much rather have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone to find out what makes them really tick. ESFPs often have a straightforward and optimistic demeanor. This can sometimes make them seem capricious or hedonistic in the eyes of others, but in fact, they are generally quite sensitive and idealistic at heart. They genuinely want people to enjoy themselves and will often try to sweet-talk lonely and morose individuals into laying aside their morose thoughts and actively engaging with the world. Not in a grand or sweeping way, as the ENFJ and INFJ types are sometimes wont to do, but in an open-ended, down-to-earth manner where the ESFP starts out by engaging people where they actually are here and now, and then use that as a springboard to see how far they can go. This ability to engage with others, and to get others to engage in turn, makes them quite skilled and passionate motivators. Most ESFPs love to live vivaciously and will approach their tasks and hobbies in a spontaneous and energetic manner, where they see life as an adventure. They tend to be open-minded and dislike authority that is seen as too controlling or draconian and that would seek to instill measures that might impose constraints on their free-spirited nature. ESFPs tend to strike others as vibrant and animated. Even if they don't enjoy being in the spotlight, they nevertheless tried to make an effort to be felt by others as a fluid and approachable presence. They are generally quick to say what they think, believe, or feel. Immediacy and quickness of response is often seen as honesty to them, and for this reason, they can sometimes tease or address the pain points of others while nevertheless seeming very innocent about it. ESFPs seek to elicit emotional responses from others, and many make natural entertainers who are able to lift the mood of a room or develop an undercurrent of excitement through their presence. Oftentimes, they find themselves the life of the party without even meaning to, and many are well equipped to be comfortable with the attention. ESFPs tend to be interested in the arts, and many have their own unique style and will dress in a way that, while loud, nevertheless has a sense of coordination and personal touch that lifts their style beyond being purely an attention grabber or a mark of status. They often put a good deal of passion into their clothing or their taste in the arts, even if they appear completely laid back about it, not being too snobbish or sport some cutoff jeans and an old t-shirt if that's where their mood takes them. ESFPs generally have strong inner passions, and they tend to need to manifest their emotions and values through acts rather than long drawn-out discourses. To them, a person isn't the sum of their abstract and academic beliefs, but the sum of their actions, that is to say, how they behave in the moment. ESFPs often embody the energy that is passionate and playful at the same time, as if imbued with the raw life energy that is nevertheless deeply human. To them, they are just being who they are, but to others, they can seem like larger-than-life figures. Able to lift spirits and grant a sense of effortless momentum to the spontaneous actions taking place around them, the ESFPs make people come together and gives a sense that everything will turn out alright if one simply takes action.